Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, that's it over for another check of that forecast.
Looking at some more incredible sunsets tonight, Alana.
They were just gorgeous out there, and everyone had their camera, which is good news. This was wonderful video coming off of Stansbury Island near the Great Salt Lake. Scott Taylor catching that. You can see the winds moving the water and the cloud cover out there. We did see a few isolated thunderstorms in the northern portion of the state, but they were favoring down south. This is just awesome video, really nice to see. Why are we seeing all these storms? Well, as we look at the satellite radar, you're going to see the positioning of that high pressure. It's got a clockwise flow, so that actually enhances southwest flow, and we're dragging moisture into the state. So low-lying moisture, and then we get daytime heating, and that means that the storms can easily develop. They pop up, and they can definitely pack a punch. Some heavy rain at times, gusty winds. And tonight we've got cloud cover in the southwestern corner of the state with a few isolated showers holding on in south central Utah and southwestern Utah and the west desert. Quiet for the Wasatch Front, but that's going to change. This was before the storms took off. Great shot from Iron County. Thank you, Judy, for sending it our way. The cumulus clouds building, the towering convection. Yeah, we know that thunderstorm activity is not going anywhere because of the positioning of that high. Into tomorrow, the entire state could see that general thunderstorm threat. That means no severe storms, but we could see storms with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, some brief heavy rain, and that thunder and lightning moving in and taking over. Daytime highs today, 84 in Salt Lake. We were cooking. It was warm out there, 70s, upper 70s in Logan, 76 in Provo. We tied Moab temperature-wise and made it into the low 90s in St. George. We're running above average in both the southern and northern portion of the state. Wasatch Front stays above average, and even as we get more scattered activity on Thursday, temperatures dip, but we stay in the 80s, and we're going to hold on to those 80s, even though average in Salt Lake this time of year is 73. I know, t-shirt weather. We never hold on to it for long. Here we are in the mid-80s. Okay, with the warming trend, our flooding concerns are out there. This is the newest flood watch that we talked about. That includes the Wasatch Back, Wasatch Plateau, and the western Uintas. We also have a flood advisory because of the Bear River up near Corinne. You can see also towards Moab because of the Dolores River, as well as the Colorado, and near Jensen, Utah, the Green River, prompting that flood watch. What you're seeing with the neon, those are our rivers. We've been talking about those flood warnings, and they're going to hold. Yeah, we're just intensifying that snow melt. It's coming off the mountains, and our warm temperatures help. Storms, well, they're going to become more isolated to scattered. Midweek moisture moving in, so we really were hit and miss. We can't clear the threat of a thunderstorm as we roll through the weekend, and as we head into next week, the chance of those unsettled conditions with storms will be there. Okay, there's that high. It's going to keep those storms rolling in into midnight tonight. Just a few isolated clusters out there in southern Utah. We quiet for the overnight, but then by lunchtime tomorrow, boom, we're popping. West Desert, south central Utah, up towards Cache Valley, eastern Utah, and we could see some of those drift towards the Wasatch Front with our westerly flow there. So we will hold on to that activity till 9 p.m. We still have storms out there. So isolated in nature, not everyone is going to get this, hit or miss, but we become more scattered as we roll into Thursday, which is noticeable here by 1 p.m. Popping and dropping yet again, and it holds steady. By Thursday night, things quieting down. We can't clear the chance, as I mentioned, of a storm, but it becomes a slight chance as we roll into the close of the work week. Flash flood potential, it's possible at the Mighty 5 and all of the areas around it. So south central and southeastern Utah, we're back into this season, meaning that you have to know before you go if you want to go out and recreate in any low-lying lands, including slot canyons in southern Utah. 70s and 80s for tomorrow, upper 80s in Moab, low 90s in St. George. The threat of a thunderstorm really noticeable popping up there. The heat holds on, 90s in southern Utah, cooking. 85 is the average this time of year. Slight chance. Isolated storms Wednesday, again on Saturday, and we know that we just are going to have to see what happens. During the day, we have the ingredients for a thunderstorm, and we just bake those up and we see them cooked up, and we're dealing with them. Wednesday and Thursday for the Wasatch Front, 80s, and then unsettled for the latter half of the weekend and into early next week. We're into that season where we get that daytime heating, we have the moisture, and boom, they bubble on up.
Yes. Upper 80s.
Boom.
Woo, boom.
Just boom.
That's what they say when it happens. That's the thunder. Okay. And I feel like it's television.
You asked for it. She's going to give you the answer.
It's good audio.